I'm sorry I retired. I'm glad you discovered me or maybe came back to me. Those of you who have been very kind to put up some very good proof that a lot of people have been watching this. I do appreciate it. This is a brand new effort on my part as a retired fella with a few years on him. And you know that guy, Samuel Clemens, who took on the name Mark Twain, that's a confusing thing for me. And by the way, every time I talk to you, I'm going to talk about something confused, and so get used to it. There's a lot of confusing stuff in life, and I just happen to believe that some of the confusion we tie into knots all by ourselves, and we can get a little help by untying the knots and get some unconfused help, and that's what I hope I can do for you. But this fellow, Samuel Clemens, who I have a lot of stories to tell you about. Oh boy, do I have some stories to tell you about him. He told a lot of stories about me that weren't exactly factual, but lots of stories he knew about me that he didn't tell too, so it goes both ways. But anyhow, he named himself Mark Twain. Now, in my early years was around that Mississippi River a lot, and those boats used a rope they tossed over the side with a weight on it that was giving them the marks, and sometimes it would be Mark Twain. And it's just Mark Twain is not the name of a person. That's awful confusing. Mark Twain is the name of the weight and rope they tossed over the side to see how deep the water was. Now you explain to me how somebody as smart and eventually as wealthy as Samuel Clemens was, that he could figure calling himself Mark Twain was a good idea. Well, you tell me that, and maybe we'll both get confused all about what he did to himself. But that was his job. We got our own jobs to do in life, and hope your life is less confusing than it could otherwise be. I wish you the very best, and I'm sure if you come back that we'll have a pleasant talk again real soon. So y'all come back quick.